I'm from SA, giving you essays. Take the knowledge like I just gave you a book. Now go and study, this is college. Hope you students taking notes like you stacking up the most figures in your bank account. I can clearly give you hope to cope. I need a vote. I'm highly presidential and I'm kinda influential when I write an instrumental and I haven't reached my pinnacle.
The world needs a hero, eliminate the villains. The rappers that destroy the art are losing and we winning. Let's go to the beginning where the music was appealing and inspired us to change the world. Now it's killing all the children. Don't care about your money, that's the lust of the flesh. Materialistic objects that'll leave you in a mess. I want it.
They could never beat the kid, you can't discipline a goat. 4 Jan, I was born Capricorn with them horns. I don't even play the trumpet, I'm in out the on point like a dagger in my flesh. Suicidal on the joint, cause I'm my only competition. You rappers close to extinction, I'm poaching, approaching my opposition with composition. Open your ears and listen, hope that you get the message. Me blowing up won't be that long, like a Chinese erection. Still I penetrate deep in the market like my Niger brothers, Africa world.
Hey, what's up everybody? I go by the name of HMZ. I am a musical producer, I am a rapper, I am a songwriter, and I am a pianist from Edenvale, the east of Johannesburg. Basically how it all started was back at home, like there was a lot of music influence. So there would be music from jazz to R&B to a lot of different music at home, so I was always around music. So that actually also inspired my passion for music. And going into primary school, I started, listening to a lot of hip-hop music. Like one of my boys, he gave me a CD from Jay-Z. It was called Collision Course with Linkin Park. So I really liked that. I listened to a lot of Eminem and those type of artists. So I was very influenced into like real rap. So in high school, I also did a lot of poetry in the English class, so I got good marks for that. So that also influenced my music, and people would be like, yo, you're a very good writer. So yeah, from 15 I started writing my own lyrics, and I used to do that like every single day. Also when I got to 17 years old, then I started recording my music, and then I started getting better, practicing every day. And later on in life, like let's say when I was 20 years old, I started producing. That's when I got introduced to FL Studio, and then I started making beats every day. So I was just strictly a rapper. Now I became a beat maker. Then I started teaching myself how to play keys, to be more diverse and not to, not to rely on other people. Like producers, so I can produce my own music and do everything myself. Then I started recording, mixing and mastering, and then I just fell in love with music as a whole. What makes me different as a musician is I'm a storyteller, so I tell stories about my situations, and I can also tell stories about other people's situations. So I've gotten to that point where I also can write about a whole movie, a story about a movie. So I tackle different storylines, and I don't rap about the same thing. And when it comes to beats, I make any type of beat, from hip hop to R&B to dancehall. There's a lot of different beats I'm able to make, so I'm more creative. And knowing how to play the keyboard, it opens up my mind to a lot of possibilities when it comes to music. So I think that's what makes me different. I don't only make hip-hop, I make hip-hop, R&B, I can even make jazz, gospel, everything when it comes to beats. And also in my music, every song has a different vibe to it, a different feel to it, but still keeping me as a rapper and a lyricist.
Tell me that you love me, and there's no one above me. I've been dreaming about you. You're in my best full dreams forever.
My senorita got an attitude. Baby girl, you hella rude. You just got me in the mood to go out, get dressed, we got things to do. Yes. All you do is talk and I just listen. Your sweet voice got me falling, missus. Sure you in love, you so gorgeous, this is one night, so delightful, I need them kisses. So come closer, my girl, move to the rhythm, I'll handle your curves. You are my queen, this kingdom you deserve. I don't have much, but I'll give you the world.
When I close my eyes, I see you, baby. And I don't want you to leave me, 'cause you're the air that I breathe. Tell me that you love me, and there's no one above me. I've been dreaming about you all night long. You're in my blissful dreams forever.
I love your smile and your pretty face, but what I love the most is inside you display. A God-fearing woman, now I'm so amazed by your kindness and you humble, you shine many ways. Yes, you're a definition of a star. You light things up when the days are dark. Yeah, you stuck around when I ain't had nothing, and even chipped in some money so I could plan something. Yeah, so I'ma love you for life. Get on one knee, then I'll make you my wife. I'll make sure you have the time of your life. Grind to the rhythm, let's party all night.
When I close my eyes, I see you, baby. And I don't want you to leave.
The music that I really like in SA, I would like an artist that comes straight to my mind right now would be a person like Proverb and Pro Kid. Those guys have got some great music. I really like their lyricism, and yeah, they're one of the greats in South Africa. And abroad, it would have to be people like Eminem, Jay-Z. Those are my the people that I really look up to, and people like Drake, obviously, J. Cole, Kendrick, those type of guys, lyricists, and also music. You know, they're very diverse in their music, especially someone like Drake who can add vocals to his music and, you know, do an R&B vibe, but can also rap and hook up punchlines. So those type of people, even your underground people like Immortal Technique, I really like that type of music as well. You know, things that are conscious and you can think about, you know. Yeah. What stereotypes kills me is that all rappers swear in their music and are bad influences in their certain way. But you know, in rap as well, you know, there's messages in rap. There are things that inspire the youth and inspire and empower through music, hip-hop music. So that stereotype, like all rappers are like all rappers do drugs, all rappers drink, all rappers, you know, they paint rappers in a negative light. So that's the type of stereotypes. Okay, how do I see hip-hop in SA? I actually see it going very far because it's actually developed quite a lot, you know. From back in the day to now, this has been a big growth, especially now musicians can make a living off just doing music, you know, from gigs to royalties, and yeah, everything is just growing. Hip-hop music is one of the biggest genres in this country. So I would say that it's grown, and I think we're gonna hit the international stage. Like for instance, we're gonna get a rapper that does a Trevor Noah. My average day, okay, so for me, I wake up early in the morning, I do my prayer, and then after I pray, I take a jog, like an hour jog around the neighborhood. When I get back, I switch on my PC, yeah, and once I switch on my PC, then I'm there on the keyboard. So I'd either be playing keys, you know, working on my scales and stuff to get better with the piano, like going with different chords, progressions and stuff like that, just messing around on the piano. Or I could like make a beat all of a sudden, if I have that inspiration to make a beat, then I'd make a beat from scratch, sample something or start from scratch. But my creative process when it comes to beats, I'd start off by doing the melodic part, then I'd add the drums on top of that. And then on top of that, if I want to, like if I'm inspired to write to a certain beat, then I'll just go through my beats, and then if I find the right one, I'll start writing to it, getting some ideas, or even freestyling to it. And then if a chorus comes to mind, then I'll write down script, like I'll do a voice note of the melody. After that, if I still like it, then yeah, I do the voice note of the melody so I don't forget. If I like it, then I'll write lyrics with that certain melody in mind, and then from there record it on the mic, mix and master, all of that stuff. So the whole process is from the beginning, from the beat to the writing of lyrics, songwriting, to to actually executing it on the microphone. Then from there, post-production, mixing, mastering, and yeah, all those things. Then the final product will be done, ready for release. So that would be my day in music. I'm doing music full time, all the time.
When I'm busy cooking up, I'ma block your call. Don't take it personal, nigga, I ain't gon' stop for y'all. No, drop the ball. You ain't a baller, I stay prepared, I ain't scared. This ain't a horror, this ain't a fairy tale. This shit is very real. My flow absorb the heat on that Perry feel. How you feel? Fuck your feelings, don't get touched. We gon' rise and touch the ceiling, and from there, it's the sky, what a feeling. Make a killing for these minutes, now I can't get a chillin'. Calculated risk and a sacrifice if you willing, yeah. There ain't a single day off on my calendar. What I'm puffing on seems imported from Canada. I haven't blown up, but it seems like I've been the greatest. Fantastic for the fit, nigga, eliminated.
If you run into that chance, you better own it. You a hero in this world, you gotta show them. Life's a movie, so you gotta keep it rolling. Find a villain and take everything that's stolen. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four.
The world needs a hero, eliminate the villains. The rappers that destroy the art are losing and we winning. Let's go to the beginning where the music was appealing and inspired us to change the world. Now it's killing all the children. Don't care about your money, that's the lust of the flesh. Materialistic objects that'll leave you in a mess. I wanna get connected to the Holy One that's blessing you. We gotta be the vessels to go heal the world that's overdue. That be spectacular, you could call it miraculous. Passing the hope we passionate, grasping, we hold the masses up. The chosen homies, we ready to change this generation. If only phonies stop cloning themselves, we medicated. Healed from the ill minds, they could be so blind. So I opened blinds by the window so they could see them shine. Time to climb, no more crime, leave that all behind. They be the denominators and we be a borderline.
If you run into that chance, you better own it. You a hero in this world, you gotta show them. Life's a movie, so you gotta keep it rolling. Find a villain and take everything that's stolen. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four.
I'm highly spirited like smoking trees while sipping whiskey. My enemies hoping to die when they gon' really miss me. I'm really conscious but I'm now trapped in a gauntlet where I'm facing all these demons and these monsters and these goblins and the problems of this life that we live in. I gotta make a choice, spit the wisdom or make a killing. I'm telling children it's cool to be a bitch and a nigga that's really ignorant, chasing bitches, mental slaves of the system. The modern day description of a rapper. He wears chains, a shiny slave of the fame. The youth be idolizing villains on the television, treating them like gods, but when God speaks, they never.
It's been a rough journey, and it's also been a journey where I've learned a lot throughout the years. So I've learned about patience. Patience is the key. You need to be patient in order to get what you want to achieve, or like anything in life requires patience, because it's not gonna, if you think it's gonna take a year, it'll probably take 5-6 years, but it's up to you to stay on it until you get what you want in life. So it's just taught me a lot of patience, the journey. I think like I've become more patient, and I've learned things like discipline and practice. Practice is very key. To perfect your art, you need to go at it every single day. Don't skip a day. Keep on going every single day, and then you'll eventually master a skill, because that's a principle in life. If you keep doing one thing every single day, you're gonna prosper in it, and you're gonna become better all the time. It works like that. So that's what it's taught me, and it's taught me to just keep on pushing, even though times are rough. You must keep on pushing, and don't let people tear you down. What's really been holding me back as well is financially. To actually, you need money to start up a business and get your brand out there. When it comes to PR, to marketing, to a lot of other things, you need money, and I haven't had money to build up. But I've been working on it, doing my small things, recording people, mixing and mastering their stuff, like building up capital. So capital has been one of the main things. And another thing would be getting onto radio, getting onto television and getting onto media, but I've realized the platform is on the internet. You can actually, that's where the whole game is becoming. It's in the internet. So I've been working a lot of that, working on social media a lot.
These pupils like cutting eye sockets out. Now they watch what they say. I stuff their eyes in their mouth. Bon appetit, eat, feast, and fill up inside. Be like a lion feeding on these crew, just swallow your pride. Got my soldiers, I'm the general. Forming nuclear weapons, experimenting with chemicals. Blow up all your trenches in seconds. That was the message to my lieutenant. And then he relentlessly beheaded opposing forces. The objective is complete or deceased. Every day is victory. I'm like a hot girl and you broke, which means I'm way out of your league. You losers is relegated, separated from the greatest, eliminated, outdated. I'll be the newest invention of late.
Every day, they gon' try to pull you down. Every day, but you gotta get back up. Every day, now just get down on your knees. And we pray every day. They gon' try to pull you down every day, but you gotta get back up every day. Now just get down on your knees and we pray every day.
Daily ready, living larger than most, giving God in the flow.
What inspires me to do music and write how I write my music is to actually inspire people in life, like in certain situations. So it could be from people who are in depression, people who are in poverty, people who are in certain situations. I want to heal them through my music, because I've done music like that, like storylines, like Temba's story, a song that I've done called Suicide. You know, they actually, when you listen to those type of songs, it can actually help you break out of your situation, you know, inspire you to work harder, or just believe that you can get out of those situations, because music is very influential and it impacts lives a lot. So what inspires me is just to write about real stuff, man, the real in the music. What you can expect in the future is more music videos, more music, more performances. Yeah, I just want to be a great artist. I want to keep on doing great music and not let my supporters down, because my supporters are the ones that hold me up, and you know, without them I'd be nothing. So I don't want to make them, I don't want to disappoint them. I want to make them proud, and I want to keep on making good music. It all started with the music and it's going to end with the music. That's HMZ for you. Music, I love music, from all different type of genres, not only hip hop. Music for me is just it's just a beautiful thing, man. It's amazing. I love it. It's my passion, and I do it every single day. I'll never stop music, because music is me. So for any aspiring artists, my main thing would be work on your craft. Put in practice and discipline in your craft. Make sure you get better at your craft, grow your craft, and yeah, that's the most important thing. That's the foundation, the music. So once the music is good, then you can start getting it out there. Actually, you should be getting it out there before, like even if you are starting up, you know, just to get constructive criticism, and from there you can build and get better through constructive criticism. So I'd say work on your craft, put in the hours, and yeah, just master your skill, because you need to master the music. And then from there, I think once you've done that, everything will actually come to you.
Okay. I'm an animal, cannibalistic. Rip it when I spit this like a venomous cobra. Cut the grass to expose me for my vicious, malicious strike never misses. Like a woman that won't ever get married. 14 February will perish, cause it ain't necessary. I'ma cherish the merits inherit apparently. I take the will like Smith from salaries, like Jada P. I went and planted willow trees like LSD. My music is what you think you'll see. Dive in the ocean, floating, solo coasting. I'm in the boat and I'll be rowing with the slowest motion. I do, showing no emotion. I'm never sad and no anger. Don't drop the anchor, cause I ain't stopping till it happens. It's passion, let's get the cash in. See the green, taking notes. No see no casino, I reload, I see dope. You stitch ain't talking about Lilo. I be at the finish line in time. I kill a rhyme, no crime. It's mine, shine fine. Got the illest lines. I be iller, they bitter like babysitters. Admit that I be a winner, cause I'll never be a quitter. Yeah, I'ma make it, I'm patient. Run the game without racing. Hits are played on the station, and it's heavy rotation. Like an elephant spinning, it's the beginning of the biggest movement since the planet started shifting on the universe. Script suited for Venus and Mars. I'ma go shoot for the stars till I get Oscar awards. Last one. Okay. Yeah.
They try to duct tape the whole city cause I'm the talk of the town. Someone lend me a pair of scissors, I'ma cut those things out. Every time I sell a tape, they all get glued to the sound. The new kid is crowned, the pound for pound champion renowned. It's one of the greatest. Rocky Marciano undefeated, here's a haymaker. Now you seeing stars, no telescopes. Got your back against the ropes, open up the envelope. Inside you gon' find a letter saying you should not approach HMZ with the mentality of trying to battle the illest MC. Check my anatomy of work they can't believe. Like an atheist, offered salvation, now on their knees. They feeling me like I got stopped and then frisked by the police.
Every day, they gon' try to pull you down. Every day, but you gotta get back up. Every day, now just get down on your knees. And we pray, every day, they gon' try to pull you down. Every day, but you gotta get back up. Every day, now just get down on your knees. And we pray, every day.